What's up everybody, it's Angel47 Deton here, your local gunsmith from Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and in today's very first video on this channel, yes ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be my first video on this channel. We're gonna create the famous type of M4A1 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And the reason why I call this the famous type of M4A1 is because you see this type and many video games that are out there, like in IGI, which is the old ones. You see this weapon in IGI, you see this weapon in Conflict Desert Storm, you see this weapon in Battlefield 1, 2, and also in Battlefield Bad Company. So we decided let's just create this weapon in Call of Duty and see how it works. So let's just jump right into our weapon and create this and go step by step. It's not really that hard, it's pretty short and pretty easy. So we're gonna turn our M4A1 unit into kind of a fancy one. So you have the normal M4A1 in here, it kind of looks boring. I don't know, I mean, it looks to me, but I don't know about you. So we're gonna turn this into something like this, as you see in here. And I know, just as soon as you see this, you're like, hey, I remember, I've seen this weapon somewhere. So anyway, let's just start with the very basics. I'm gonna just reset this to be with you guys. So the first thing you would like to do in here is to make sure you have the pursuit blueprint. So the main reason why I use this is because the grip that is in the weapon, that's the color is going to be black. So because if you use the normal M4A1, the default one, you can see that the grip is yellow. So that's the reason why I use the pursuit. It's just because basic cosmetic stuff, but it depends on you. But I think it would be much better this way. Anyways, so we're just gonna jump on right here, and for the barrel we're gonna choose the Corvus Custom Marksman, and you can see the pros and the cons. It kind of increases the damage range, the recoil control and stuff. For the ammunition, you'll just put the 15 round mags, that will do. But in case if you have any blueprint where the default magazine is, not like that, the yellow one. I mean, for example, in the zip tie blueprint, you see that the default mag is black, the 30 round mag. But anyway, it depends on you. But the 50 round mag would be much better because you need a lot of ammo, especially if you're playing core. So anyways, we're just gonna put the 50 round mags. And for the stock, we would like to choose the M16 stock. Alright, and now for the underbarrel, we would like to choose the M203 40 millimeters high explosive. It's the one that uses a grenade launcher. And so this one also depends on yourself, whether if you're like into using, incendiary, which is the thermite, the smoke, or the snapshot grenade, which shows the enemy's location, the flash, or the stun grenade. But I would like to use a high explosive because it kind of comes handy when you are playing on when you're playing any game that's headquarters or domination. It kind of comes handy to just clean off the enemies quick with just one shot. Alright, and since the weapon really has like a kind of a little high recoil, although the barrel increases the recoil control, but still what I would like to use in this is I would like to use the the rubberized grip tape, so it controls the recoil. And this one is also optional, so you could either use this or you could also use the compensator, which also increases control a little bit. But I think I would like to use the grip because that one is much better and efficient, and so the design of the weapon doesn't have to be gone or stuff. Anyways, so here it is. And now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna add some colors to it to make it look a little fancy. So anyway, so for the camouflage, I'd like to use the this one, the pinstripe suit, or you could use any color that you like by yourself, to give it any kind of a look into desert. Or what, let's just use this one to make it match the character's clothes. So I'm gonna use the Arctic Digital for this one. And for the charm, I would like to use the Task Force 141. And then the main reason this weapon is also in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 3, and Modern Warfare 1. And for the stickers, is these options, the customizations of the weapon, it's optional, whether if you want to do it or whether if you don't. So that's why I'm just going. So the only thing that I'm gonna, not the only thing. So first thing I'm gonna add is the radioactive sign on the mag to kind of show that the magazine is packing some radioactive bullets, although it doesn't. It's just trying to make myself happy. And so for the second part, I would like to use this one, the bear down, for the first one, and I'd like to put the, let me see, this one. Yep. And for the third, I'd like to put the star because it looks kind of fancy, not forgotten. You usually get these stickers, from the seasons or either from completing challenges, and that's it. So we have the M4A1 in here already and set to be used. So probably I do also have some clips where I use this weapon, so you might see it shortly. And also accompanied with this, I use the 1911's handgun. I usually call this the John Wick's handgun because it's kind of deadly when you use it in hardcores. I mean, although all handguns are instant shot, like one shot, one kill in hardcore, but I kind of like this one. And yep, as you can see, this is the gun that I'm also using as a sidearm. And if you guys would, like to use it, feel free. I'll just put it here for a couple of minutes. You put the tac laser, the 45 match grade barrel, the monolithic suppressor on the muzzle, and for the trigger, you could use the match grade trigger, or you could also use the heavy duty trigger to, keep it stable, or even, the light trigger to, have, fast shooting. And for the rear grip, I'd like to use the rubberized grip tape to, add a little recoil control, and that's it. And for the cause, I don't really use any charm on handguns because I don't know, doesn't seem that much kind of a cool. And for the cigarette, I just use the Remarkable Marksman, and the camouflage is just the same one that I use on M4A1. And so with this, since we have already grenade there with the gun, so I'm not going to use any type of hand grenade. So I'm just going to take the termite, and it also depends on you. If you're using the grenade, the one that launches termite, you could change it with a frag grenade, or other, and the same thing goes with the tactical. If you're using the flashbang, you could choose something else in here. You could choose a heartbeat sensor, a stim, or a gas grenade, and anything. It just depends on yourself. Anyway, the weapon is all ready and set, and as you can see, let's just show you a quick glimpse on how it will look on the character. There you see it right there, and let me zoom it a little bit. It pretty looks kind of fancy, and it kind of looks cool, and also it's really cool in the game as well. So let's just jump right in and use this and see how it's gonna work. I already recorded some of the clips, so let's just jump and see how it works. Yep.
What's the lead? Ooh, that's a good one.
A few moments later.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Shit.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Hardpoint lost.
125 grain, 1425 feet per second. Serious business.
Thank you.
Let us begin.
Personal radar to kill confirmed. Stand by to move. Молодцы, ребята. Well done. Enemy at the office.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys were with me up until in here. If you guys are new, I would highly, not even highly, I would kindly request if you could like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll try my best to upload, tutorials like this every week. Not like on a daily basis, maybe because, I'm kind of getting busy with some schoolwork and stuff. But I'll try my best to upload and keep you guys updated. And also, not to forget, comment down below what's your favorite weapon from any specific shooting game that you've played before or you are playing and you would like to see a remake in here. I'll try my best to create it here for you. And yeah, until the next video, I'm gonna see you later. Bye!